Learning English can feel tricky, especially when you want to sound natural and confident. But guess what? It's not about memorizing boring rules or perfect grammar. It's about using simple, everyday habits that help you think, speak, and understand English like a pro. Whether you're a beginner or have been studying for a while, these 12 easy tips will guide you step by step to improve your English every day. Ready to make English a part of your life and finally speak with confidence. Let's get started. Surround yourself with English daily. If you want to speak English like native speakers, one of the best things you can do is surround yourself with English every day. Think of it like this: when a baby learns a language, they hear it all the time. From the moment they wake up until they go to sleep, they are listening to their parents. And even TV or music in that language. You can do something similar. Try to fill your day with as much English as possible. Watch English movies, listen to English music, and play English podcasts while you're doing chores. You can also change your phone or computer settings to English, so you see English words all the time. Read English signs, labels, or menus when you go out. Helps your brain become comfortable with the sounds and structure of the language. The more your brain hears and sees English, faster it will learn. Try to make English a natural part of your life, just like brushing your teeth or having breakfast every day. It will soon feel normal and easy. Who are learning English make one big mistake. They always think in their native language and then try to translate into English. This takes time and can cause confusion. For example, when you want to say something, your brain first thinks in your own language. Then you try to change the sentence into English, and finally, you say it. That's a lot of work. Instead, train your mind to think directly in English. Start small. Look around and say in your mind, "This is a chair. I am drinking water," or "It's sunny today." These short, simple sentences help your brain learn to think in English naturally. You can also talk to yourself quietly while walking or doing chores. The more you do this, the easier it becomes. Over time, you won't need to translate in your schedule. Just speak naturally. Speak every day. Even to yourself. Speaking is one of the most important parts of learning English. But many people feel shy, nervous, or don't have someone to talk to. That's okay. You can still practice speaking English by talking to yourself. Yes, it might feel strange at first, but it works. Try describing what you are doing. I am brushing my teeth. Now I'm cooking rice, or I feel happy today. You can also stand in front of a mirror and practice conversations. Pretend you are talking to a friend. This helps you become more confident. Another good idea is to record yourself talking. Then listen to it and try to find areas to improve, like your pronunciation or speed. Don't worry about mistakes, just speak. The more you speak, the more natural and confident you will become. Imitate native speakers. If you want to sound like a native English speaker, one great way to learn is by copying how they speak. This doesn't mean you copy their words, but you imitate their pronunciation, rhythm, and tone. This method is called shadowing. Here's how it works. Choose a short video of a native speaker, maybe a YouTuber, actor, or newsreader. Watch a sentence, pause the video, then say the sentence exactly like them. Try to match their voice, speed, and style. Move your mouth the same way. Repeat until you feel it sounds similar. This helps you speak more naturally and improves your accent. It also teaches you how native speakers use expressions and tone to show feelings. Master common phrases and idioms. When you learn English from a textbook, you learn perfect grammar and vocabulary. But in real life, native speakers don't always talk like that. They use short common phrases and idioms that don't always follow the grammar rules. For example, instead of saying, "I don't have any money," they might say, "I'm broke." Or, instead of "let's meet," they say, "let's hang out." These phrases are part of everyday English. You should try to learn them and use them in your own speaking. Keep a notebook or use your phone to write down useful phrases you hear in songs, movies, or social media. Try using these phrases in your practice or real conversations. This will make you sound more natural and fluent, just like native speakers. Use an English-to-English dictionary. Many English learners use dictionaries that translate words into their native language. That's okay at first, but to improve faster, start using an English-to-English dictionary. This means when you see a new word, you look up the meaning in English using simple English explanations. For example, if you don't know what confident means, instead of translating it, read, "feeling sure about your abilities." This helps your brain learn English using English, which is more powerful. It also helps you remember words better because you connect them to other English words. Try using dictionaries like the Oxford Learner's Dictionary or Cambridge Dictionary. They are free online and very helpful. This will also help you improve your reading and thinking in English practice. Pronunciation and intonation. Pronunciation is how you say the words, and intonation is how your voice goes up and down when you speak. Both are very important if you want people to understand you clearly. English is like music. It has a rhythm. Some words are stressed and some are not. If you speak all the words the same way, it can sound strange. Also, some sounds in English might not exist in your native language. For example, the TH sound in think or the R sound in read. You should listen to native speakers carefully and try to copy how they say the words. You can use apps like Elsa Speak, Yoglish, or Forvo to hear the correct pronunciation. Practice by reading sentences out loud and record yourself. Then compare your voice to the native speaker and try again. With time, your pronunciation and intonation will get much better. Focus on fluency, not just grammar. Many learners want to speak perfect English with no grammar mistakes. That's a good goal, but if you worry too much about grammar, you may speak slowly or stop often. Native speakers also make small grammar mistakes sometimes, but they speak clearly and confidently. Your first goal should be fluency, not stopping while speaking. Try talking about a topic for 1 minute without stopping. It doesn't have to be perfect, just keep going. For example, talk about your favorite food, your day, or your hobby. Later, you can review what you said and fix any grammar errors. But when speaking, the most important thing is to keep the conversation flowing. This builds your confidence and makes speaking easier over time. Learn the culture behind the language. Language is not just about words and grammars, also about culture. To truly understand how English works, you need to learn how people in English-speaking countries act, speak, and interact. For example, in America, people often say, "What's up?" instead of "hello." If you reply with, "I'm fine, thank you," it might sound strange or too formal. Learning about culture helps you understand jokes, emotions, humor, and even small talk. Watch English movies, TV shows, and talk shows. Pay attention to how people greet each other, how they express feelings, and how they behave in different situations. This will help you sound more natural and use the right expressions at the right time. Correct? Your mistakes and learn from them. Making mistakes is a normal part of learning any new skill, including English. Don't feel bad if you say something wrong or spell something incorrectly. What's important is learning from those mistakes. When you notice a mistake, ask yourself, why did I make this mistake? And how can I fix it next time? You can ask native speakers for help. Use grammar tools like Grammarly, or even ask ChatGPT to correct your sentence. You can also write your mistakes in a notebook and review them weekly. This helps you avoid repeating the same errors. Every mistake is a chance to learn something new, and each correction brings you closer to fluency. Practice listening to different accents. English is a global language, and people from different countries speak it with different accents. For example, British English sounds different from American English. Australian English is different from South African English. Even within one country, you can hear many different accents. To become good at English, try listening to many types of accents. Watch TV shows, movies, and YouTube videos from different countries. Listen to podcasts or news programs with speakers from different regions. This will train your ears to understand English better. You will also feel more confident speaking because you'll understand a wider variety of English sounds and styles. It will make you a more flexible and skilled speaker. Stay consistent and patient. The most important thing to remember is this: learning English takes time. You won't become fluent in 1 week or 1 month, but if you study and practice every day, even for just 15 to 30 minutes, you will improve. Set small goals for yourself. For example, learn 5 new words a day or speak for 5 minutes each evening. Don't get discouraged if you make mistakes or feel stuck. This is a normal part of the process. Be patient with yourself and celebrate every little success. Keep going, and over time, you'll be surprised by how much progress you've made. Consistency is the secret to success. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country to speak like a native. You just need smart strategies, regular practice, and a positive attitude. These 12 tips are simple, but they are powerful. Use them every day, enjoy the learning process and keep improving. English is not just a school subject, it's a tool for making friends, getting jobs, and understanding the world. Keep learning and don't give up. You're doing great.